team mustn't let up now. Just the 3 points today, and they're in the knockout stages. We're now underway. Darren Fletcher.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Daryl Lackman. The keeper there to make the catch. Glasgow seeing a lot of the ball in these early stages. Question is, can they do anything significant with it? Daryl Lackman. We're in the 15th minute. Glasgow, so far, providing no real test for the opposition goalkeeper. He goes for the low one. He reacted well to the ball in.
Well, the defence really needs to have that closed down. They were able to get the centre in far too easily.
The goal kick's gone straight to him. An interesting duel in prospect. It might not just be about the football. Glasgow with a big chance and a big miss. He makes his way towards the penalty area. There it is.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Glasgow are the first to strike.
For me, that just shows their determination to qualify here. There's been a real conviction about them. I've liked that.
Daryl Lackman trying to keep it in the face of strong opposition pressure. Towards the flank it goes. An interception. Craig Cathcart. Nice ball through. Strikes it. Really good try, but no goal.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and you have to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
And he wasn't far off.
He's just a nightmare for any defence. His movement, his pace, his anticipation, it's on another level. It's so hard for any defence to contain that.
It's an occasion for hard graft, both sides intent on gaining control of the midfield area. Garay. Made into space out wide. The defence able to get it away. Jumps for the header. Right time, right place, wrong outcome.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
He wasn't far from finding the net again.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
Driven in. Nearly, but in football terms, nearly is nowhere.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
It's pretty effective defending. There is the end of the first period.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
The whistle goes for the second half. Daryl Lackman. Here's Luke Castaños. Can he now find a finish? Blackman doesn't seem to mind dropping back and defending like that.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
It's true. He's found space. Now a chance for a cross. Here's a shot. He misses, only narrowly though.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in. That will encourage another try though.
Here's Luke Castaños. Tried to play it through. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. This goes for a throw-in. There's something going on down at the bench. I think it's going to be a substitution.
Well, if the deadlock is about to be broken, then it may well have to come from the bench. I mean, fresh legs when others are beginning to tire now could just do the trick. This game might just get a little stretched, it could help.
Bursting forward. Hoofed away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. Played through the middle. Here's Luke Castaños. He's onside. He takes a shot. What a let-off that was.
Oh, that could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
Bengtson has got it back. Daryl Lackman. Now Luke Castaños. Peter Van Ooyen. Now looking to see who wants it. Now there's a chance to counter. This goes for a throw-in. Can he find a finish? Oh, good block. He was in the right place. That's going to go a long way. Fine tackle, stopping him dead in his tracks. Glasgow only have to run down the clock now. He plays it through. Now, what can they do with this? The defence is there to deal with it. So there it is, and that concludes today's contest. The players look absolutely thrilled, and they can breathe a sigh of relief now they've guaranteed a place in the finals.
Well, you know, it's not easy to hold on to a lead over a long period, but I thought they showed great shape and good discipline to see the whole thing through.